Hey everyone, Sarah from Qigong Health and Wellness here. Let's talk about pain. Of course, there are many different kinds of pain, physical, emotional, mental, and so on. And there are a number of ways that people tend to respond to pain. So one could be taking medication. Taking this medication and you get this temporary relief because maybe that medication is just masking the symptoms. So you do feel a little bit better, or you might feel a lot better, but it's temporary because the medication is not doing anything to target the root cause of the issue. Another thing people could do is to distract or avoid. Avoidance can be a big one. You don't want to feel this pain. It's painful to feel pain. So you could watch TV, just getting your mind focused on something else so you get this relief. So distracting with substances, maybe alcohol or things to do that don't actually, again, deal with the issue. And another way people can approach it is to practice solutions that offer deeper levels of support, maybe meditation, acupuncture, acupressure, and so on. And another tactic, which might be a little bit less common, is to be curious. What is this pain telling me? What lessons can I learn here from this pain? The mind and the body are incredibly wise. There's this innate intelligence. So it's always giving us messages. And if we don't listen, if we avoid, distract, do something else that's not actually dealing with it, those messages can just get louder, louder and louder, more painful until we actually listen and do something different. So I am no stranger to pain. So let's talk about physical pain here. So I had the most long-lasting and intense physical pain of my entire life toward the end of last year. I was in California, and then all of a sudden, seemingly out of nowhere, but that's not really how pain works, out of nowhere, so it just manifested in the physical at the last resort. I had this intense burning and stinging sensation in my shoulder all the way down through my fingertips. Numbness, stinging, it was so painful. And I will admit that I realized my regular response to pain was avoidance and distraction. I had been very practiced at that technique. Not a good one. Yes, I get temporary relief when I'm thinking about something else, but not a long-term solution that has any benefit. So with this pain, because it was so severe and so intense, there was no avoiding, there was no distracting. It was ever present until eventually it wasn't. But that pain was there for literally weeks. I would wake up crying because I was in so much pain. I started to again realize how much I was avoiding things. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to take a solution oriented approach here. I am going to get a massage. I'm going to get acupuncture. I'm going to do acupressure. I'm going to use these herbal healing patches for pain relief. I'm going to take vitamins, do Qigong, heating pads, ice packs, sound therapy, anything and everything that I could think of. I was throwing all my resources at it. And I almost never take Western medication because I think a lot of it is just a mask, not dealing with the root cause. But I was so desperate for relief that I did take some medication, and this pain was causing me to have migraines because it was so intense. So I took this like heavy, like migraine medication. And again, I got some temporary relief. I took some Western medication for pain relief, but those are not techniques that I wanted to do as commonplace. I was always looking for the root cause. And so I'm going through all these experiences, and this came about when I was in California. And a couple days after that, I had a retreat planned for Costa Rica. So in Costa Rica, hoping this pain is just going to go away, because once again, I want to embody this healing presence rather than being so ever present on pain and discomfort. And I'm taking like 4 showers a day, like crying on the bathroom floor because I'm in so much pain. And it occurred to me that I needed to be curious about this pain. I had to look at the pain differently. I had to ask questions. I was breathing into that space, like imagining there was like this wave or this bubble of relaxation or energy. And that did offer me some relief. And I'm like, okay, what are the lessons here? One of the lessons is you can't avoid something long term and expect it to go away. It just keeps coming back. So, one of my lessons was to continue to be mindful, to continue to be mindful, not just like okay, I'll be mindful for 10 minutes. No, no, no. The mindfulness had to be more of a baseline. So it eventually did die down. I still have a little bit of numbness in my fingers, but not anywhere near the significant stinging, burning sensation that I had for weeks and weeks. And so I invite you all to consider, what is your default response to pain? Is it medications? Is it avoidance, distractions? Are you being curious? Are you solution focused or solution oriented with things that are helping to heal at a deeper level? I think that's such a significant question to ask. Don't just rely on the default programming, because frankly, we've learned things that are maladaptive, that are really unhelpful for ourselves. So asking the question can give you so much powerful insight. And then once you have an understanding, understanding is power, so you can move forward more mindfully and intentionally. So until next time, my friends, peace out.